What's up, my YouTube friends? It is 4:30 something in the morning, and I can't even sleep. Like, it's been a long morning, I should say. In this hospital, my first IV blew on me. I knew it was coming because it was hurting when it was originally put in anyway. And I swear that man hit a nerve or a tendon because my arm was numb all the way down to my fingertips. Like these two fingers right here were really numb. And like as he was trying to um thread the needle in and stuff, these two fingers was twitching. So I know he was hitting something or the needle went through that nerve or that tendon. But I'm glad that it's out now because it feels so much better. And this is my right side, which is my dominant side that I use the most, where I'm more comfortable. But anyway, I got a midline put in and it don't really even want to work right. Like, it's not giving back blood. But anyway, I got a line, and that's all that I was praying to God for, is just a line to get through tonight or get through today. Um, and I'm so mad because I washed up today and everything, and I ended up having to put this shirt right back on because the shirt that I brought was way too small, and I was just not having it. Um, okay. Notifications messing up my video. Alright, we're back. I was eating some cornbread, y'all. So yeah. Um, and chicken tenders. You know, Emory Midtown got the best chicken tenders with that honey mustard sauce. They be fried just right, so crunchy and so juicy on the inside. Oh my god. Ooh. That's why my gut and my boobs is looking the way they looking now. Face all humongous. My nurse came in here and she swears that my doggone body was just retaining all of the fluids that I've been getting since I got here. Or she then followed up to ask me if I was pregnant when I told her no, that I wasn't retaining any fluids. And I was like, oh, I asked for all of this weight and can't even breathe with this doggone gut of mine. So I was looking up some smoothies and water detoxes earlier today that I can't wait to get home to try and hopefully slim down this stomach of mine. It's supposed to attack that area, and that's all that I want to attack because I'm happy with everything else. It's like my stomach just feels really tight all the time and just really uncomfortable, and I don't like it. Like, it feels like it's more bloated than anything, and I really want to get rid of that. So I wish I had more followers that would interact so I could ask you guys, what could I use? Put it down in the comments below and I'm gonna check it out right after this video. But we all gotta start somewhere, and one day I will be able to ask you guys and all my future followers that, and will get a response, a whole bunch of responses, because my supporters will be that high and I will be helping that many people. um I just wanted to do a video because, like I said, I did not want depression to take this from me again, when this is something that I had really thought about for a long time and had finally acted on it, and then for it to go bad the way that it did hurt me even more, that I let depression take it from me. But not anymore. So I guess I'm just talking to be talking, just to have something to put up here. Um, I had got on Facebook and I was asking, I need some more funny ideas, funny topics to talk about. I want to make you guys laugh. I want to laugh with you guys. And just something to look at when somebody's having a bad day. Like, you're not going to want to talk about your problems or what's pissing you off or what's making you feel down all the time. Sometimes you just want to skip over that part and just laugh. Just laugh it off and forget about it for a little while. And sometimes that's just what we needed to begin with. I can't even tell you the last time that I laughed a good from the soul laugh. It's been a really long time. A really, really long time. And in high school I was the clown in my little group of friends. I loved to make other people laugh. I was laughing because other people was laughing, and that made me feel good. But high school and you find out friends aren't really friends, and everyone goes their separate ways into their own independent young adult lives, and all those days just become blurred memories. Probably not even memories to some, but they were memories to me because I considered them my friends. So I thought, being naive and I guess gullible and all of that, just wanting to be accepted and all of that. But anyway, I'm glad that I am not that person anymore. I'm glad that I know what real love is and what a real friend is and how to be a real friend. When I do meet people, excuse me, my throat's itching. But yeah, so but yeah, I had posted a topic on Facebook. I was asking for recommendations on topics to make people laugh, or somebody just give me something that happened during their week that made them laugh, that made them happy, just to talk about good times. And 30 people looked at it, but nobody said anything. And it kind of got to me because I'm like, I know I'm not Miss Popular in the group or whatever, but if this is supposed to be a support group and I'm saying something positive, I'm trying to do something positive with the group, interact with the group, you would think you would get at least one or two, maybe even three comments interacting back with you. And I didn't, and it was weird. So it just got me to thinking about how you have to be careful, like when you get into these groups on Facebook. You have to be careful about these support groups that's supposed to be positive and doing positive things, or that's supposed to be having a positive agenda on Facebook, because you got to look at who's running the group, the type of females, excuse me, not the females, just in general, the type of people that are in that group, because you know birds of a feather will flock together, and just the overall vibe of the group. At first, it was really good, a really good vibe, despite who was running it, despite the type of females that was um, the majority of the females that were in it, because it was a lot of positive messages and a lot of positive activities that helped me in my journaling, and a lot of affirmations that helped me with my journey that I took out and shared with you guys, or shared with my friends and my loved ones. That those posts alone led me to add my group of friends into that group to build it, to get it flourishing and growing. But now I'm noticing like it's slowly dying off, and that it's only certain people that are in that group that when they post things, they get all the likes in the world. And when other people like me or on my level post something, it's just overlooked. And it's not about the likes or anything, it's about what you're posting, it's about the message that you're trying to send. But still, just like how they say no response is a response, that is a response to me. And that just makes me feel like, what am I in the group for? You're not going to talk to me. What am I in the group for? You're not going to interact. You're not going to, well, yeah, that's a great idea. Well, yeah, we can also do this and this with your idea. Go for it. Any kind of support at all, any kind of constructive criticism, anything, like straight tumbleweeds. And I'm not doing it anymore. So I just politely removed myself from the group. Honestly, I did say something in a comment. I was like, wow, only 30 people looked at my post, and only one person said something. Shout out to Ronica, because that's my baby mama, and she gonna support me, and she gave me some great ideas. Um, but 30 people and only one person said something. Uh, that's messed up. So, but I deleted that comment. Like I said, it was a messed up comment. I deleted it, and I just kindly removed myself from that group. Nothing against it. I just learned that it's not for me. So I guess the moral of the story is to just, like I said, for all of these positive groups that are on social media, make sure that you're paying attention to see if that group is really out to do positive things, to spread positive messages. Look at the administrators of the group. Look at the type of people that are being added in the group. Can I deal with these people? Can I mix with these people? Are these people like-minded or going in the direction that I want to go in or trying to go in? Do these people talk like I talk, like as far as what I want to do or how I think about things? Like-minded people, like I said. And before you just accept that request or add any of your homegirls into that group, just make sure it's actually a good group and doesn't have any hidden agendas. Like, and I'm not going to say that the group that I'm talking about has a hidden agenda, because I haven't seen anything like that. But I just noticed that if you're not popular, like if you're not wearing the lashes and doing the makeup every day, and got your businesses already going and logos going and a little clientele base going, then ain't nobody stunting you. And that hurt my feelings. Like, I thought that's what the group was for, to help me get to where you are. That's the whole part of mentoring and networking, and the whole purpose of the group is to help others get to where you are. Um, but for different people, different folks, different strokes, and all those good sayings and stuff like that. My jaw is hurting so bad. This pain is just all over the place. And it's crazy because it's like I can be fine all day, and then early in the morning my pain just spreads all over, and it is really bad, throbbing deep in the bone pain. Like, the doctors will be coming around like between 7 and 10 in the morning, and I'm getting up like 7:30 in here when they start coming around messing with you, doing vital signs and shift change and all of that mess, talking loud, turning on lights. Y'all know how it goes, sickle cell group. But I be in the worst pain, but all of that time before, like, I'd be prepared to tell the doctor, okay, I'm ready to go. Then when the doctor comes, I don't feel like I need to go anywhere. And then that's another topic. Like, my mom is basically like trying to tell me to stay in this hospital just because all the schools are closing down because of this doggone coronavirus. I'm so tired of hearing about this man-made disease. She's just now learning that it's a man-made disease. Honey, everything that's been out and been on something like this was all man-made. It was all part of a plan. But I'm not going to get into my little conspiracy theory lectures. But yeah, man, like, I can't just stay in the hospital to quarantine myself just because all of this is going on outside. Um, if I don't have a need to stay here, then I'm not going to stay here, and they're not going to let me stay here. And I refuse to turn into that sickle cell patient that pretends to be hurting or something just because they don't want to go home. I'm not going to abuse the system and make it hard for the sickle cell community as it is for us to get our pain medicine, for us to deal with doctors that believe what we say the first time without thinking some messed up stuff about us. I just wish my mom understood all that. Like, it's crazy how just a comment about I would tell you to stay in the hospital because all this outside is going on with the coronavirus turns into a conversation like that in the world of sickle cell. I just wish she understood. I wish that we could communicate better for me to get her to understand. But I guess that'll come with time and maturity on both ends. You have to want to sit down and listen. You have to want to sit down and learn. Mm, but yeah, so, that's just all that's been on my mind. And I can't wait to go home to get my nails. I can care less about that coronavirus because my God got me covered, got me and my children and all of my loved ones covered, and we'll be protected in Jesus' name. And I am going to get my nails filled in when they need to be filled in, and my kids need these haircuts freshened up, or you know what, it really gives me an opportunity to go and do that, practice with those clippers by myself. And I need to put that on the list as well, as to go get my actual fresh pair of clippers, because the one that I have are making this weird loud buzzing noise. I mean, they still work, but there's extra weird buzzing noise that doesn't sound how clippers sound. So I don't know. And it just started doing that because they were old. I only used them a few times. Like literally, I can count on one hand how many times I've used them. But I don't know. Ain't no telling. You know, when you get stuff out the dollar store, that's what happens. Some Conair clippers. That's exactly what I got. Yup. No shame. But yeah, I have been saying for the past 2 years that I was gonna start practicing cutting the boys' hair by myself to save money, for one, and for two, to practice with my skill in cosmetology. That can be something that I can add on to my resume, and something that I can put into my hair shop or hair salon. I can cater to the men as well, and to the ladies that like their pixie cuts and their short haircuts like I do from time to time, you know, with the designs and stuff like that, all nice and stuff, shitting on the dudes, because us ladies do it better. Anything these dudes can do, us ladies always make it look way sexier. Because I will still forever say that I have the best fade and haircut at prom than any of the dudes in my class of 11 graduate. My graduation class of 2011 from Mount Zion. Y'all was looking nice though in y'all suits. Y'all was looking nice though or whatever. But yeah, my haircut was the shit. And yeah. Oops, my bad. My jaw is hurting really bad. It hurts so bad. I don't know if it's like because the wisdom teeth are growing and pushing teeth out of the way, or it's like just actual jaw pain. And like doctors are telling me that it's not impossible for AVN to go into that joint, because AVN will attack any joint that it can get to, anywhere that blood flows. But they've never seen it there before. And it would be just my luck. But you know what? We're not even going to talk like that. And we're not going to claim that in Jesus' name. We're not even going to claim that. We're going to rebuke that right now. We're going to rebuke this pain right now that is in my jaw. And it is going to go away, because God is my healer and He is your healer as well. and He continues to bring us through. I don't have much else to say. I read something. I read a scripture today that I found actually off of a wallpaper in the app. It says, "Where God leads, He will always provide." And that's from Isaiah chapter 58, verse 11. And when I read it, it just made me think of the situation that I'm in now. Like all of these positive changes that are going on now, like these mental changes, these emotional changes for the better that are going on now, just feels good. And I just really hope that it stays this way, even when the boys come back home to me for good. When the school year is up and then we start the next school term over back at home like before. And I still need to come up with a plan. I did my CAPS application on the 11th. I got that going, and this time it looked a little different. So I think I did something right. I think I did it. I think I'm going to get it this time because I'm trying to go look for work. I think that's why it looked the application process looked a little different. So I'm going to put that in God's hands and trust that He's working on that, because I can get into school and also start the lift. That's been on my heart really heavy, and I've been thinking about doing that for many moons now. It's only $225 or $250 for that deposit to put down on the car, and you're just waiting like that week or two for a background check that I will pass. One lady was like, that little misdemeanor shoplifting charge may not do anything at all, but she did put it in the air that it could possibly stop me from it. But of course, you don't put all your eggs in one basket. I will still come up with another plan to make money. I know what God has for me will be for me. And I know that money will come to me in many ways, and I will embrace it. And I know that I will manage it in the correct way. So I really want to go forward with this lift thing. I'm not going to bring it up to my parents because I know they're just going to talk me down or talk me out of it or have negative things to say. And I don't want to hear that right now. I don't want to hear what can go wrong. As an adult, I've already thought of all of that. Hence the reason of having a plan A through Z. I've already thought of those things already. Like, just if you love me and support me, then say some lovable and supportive things from time to time. So I don't have any more talking for people anymore. I'm just going to act. As long as I talk to God about it first. That's the only person that I need to talk to now. As long as I talk to God about it first, and he's okay with it, then I move with no hesitation and no worries. But that's a job and that's a car. Childcare, I can work that out with Ronica. I can work something out. Like I said, and also the backup plan with that is that I have caps where I will have caps. I'm going to speak that into existence right now. The boys will have caps where they can sit at the daycare a little longer, or I can go and get them, and Ronica can still have her day up until 6 o'clock or whatever, and just stay 2 or 3, maybe 4 hours with the kids while I go and drive to make some money. Because, yes, I'm going to have to be driving for a really long time to pay off that car. And I'm okay with that. Because I'm going to be on the move. And I'm going to be handling my business. And I'm going to feel like a productive adult where I'm not depending on nobody. I'm not on anyone else's time. And it's going to feel so good. Like, I'd rather say that I'd rather be mad that I tried and it failed than to sit here and be mad that I didn't try because I was worried about people talking me out of it, or scaring myself away from all the negative things that could go wrong. It doesn't hurt to try, and I can get that little 250 back. I don't know how it works, if they give a refund back or what. I doubt it, because you know how these companies do. I doubt it. Most of these companies, you're not even talking to a human being anymore. But I know that God will still keep us and provide for us like he's been doing when I've had less in the bank account, when I've had less in my wallet, when my account stayed in the negative for all of those years. Many times before, he still provided for us. So I'm not going to worry if this doesn't work out. Just move on to plan B. I have to let go of stress. I have to let go of overthinking and over worrying. I have to let go of getting validation and approval from my parents. If I'm tired of them treating me like a child, talking to me like a child, then that means I'm still doing stuff, carrying myself as a child. That means I got stuff that I need to change about myself for them to even see me as the adult that I know that I am, and that I'm trying to be. So now it's time to really, when I say boss up, it's time to boss up and make boss moves. And the only person that I'm going to talk to about it is the boss above. So I'm kind of excited about it. I can't wait for next month to come. I can't wait to get out of here to try to sell these stamps or anything, because I'm I got ways There are ways that I can get to this money, that I can make this money to get done what I want to get done. And it will get done one way or another. If not this month, then the next month. I won't worry and I won't overthink. Well, thank you guys for listening. And like I said, do not let fear drive you away from your dreams. Do not let overthinking, over worrying, or telling the wrong people your dreams run you away from your goals, or run you away from reaching your goals. The only person that you need to talk to and seek validation from is from yourself and whoever your higher power is that you believe in. Because at the end of the day, if it's in his will for you, it'll work out. And if it's not, then maybe it's just not the right time. And that just means that something better is in store for you right now. Or something better is coming along down the line. So I want you guys to have a good night's rest, and want you guys to have a good day today wherever you are in the world watching this video. I hope that I said something to help you with your healing journey or with your journey through life, period. And like, you do have a purpose, and I love you, and you are loved, and you are so worth it, and you better keep it pushing. And I will talk to y'all on the flip side. Bye bye.